record this computer. All right, cool. All right, so you're going to take these personal artifacts that you've written about or drawn related to your poem, and you're going to be doodling them on here. It's up to you to read and reread your poem, and then you start drawing. So let's say you want to try aguacates. It doesn't matter which one you start with, you know, just like some leaves here, little branches. And I'm just doodling, and then here's a tree branch. Here's another aguacate. Okay, that's just a simple doodle of aguacate. Not too impressed with it. Let me try it again. Now, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna draw. One thing I didn't mention was my turtle named Tink. So I'm gonna draw a simple turtle, very elementary version of it. All right. If you guys have already seen my final decision on what I do, you'll know that I actually did choose the turtle. All right, so there's a simplified turtle. Took me 10, 15 seconds to draw it. I'm gonna switch it up. Composition's everything. So what if I drew my turtle with a lot more of a close-up? Maybe that's the way to go. I just drew the turtle, close-up. All right, I'm gonna draw in Hollywood Hills. What if I drew it on a square, or what if I drew it here? So, Hollywood or Hollywood. Thumbnail sketches are not supposed to. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. So, as you're sketching, they're not supposed to be 20-minute drawings each. They're supposed to be as fast as you can to get an idea of what it would look like if you were to draw. It's an impression of your drawing. In Google searches, when you do Google image searches, their thumbnails are lower qualities of the final product. And we got an experience of that last week, right? When you're trying to save some pictures, and every time you try to save like some of them, they were just really poor quality ideas. All right, so what's another example? Oh, a Tapatio bottle. All right, so let me just do, I don't know if this one's enough of an artifact to be something impressive. So there's one way to draw it. I'm gonna try like a full body Tapatio. And to me, it's not personal enough, but it was well worth just sketching it out to get an idea of what it would look like. Hello. No, I'm not going to do that one. But it helped to get it out on paper to see if it was something I would be interested in. I'm going to keep drawing. Ooh, telephone power lines. Okay, I need to choose my rectangle. There's different ways to tell the story of pigeons. I'm going to tell them this way. And draw some pigeons right here. Personal artifact. It doesn't matter if you like it or not, just doodle it, right? That's all right. I kind of like it. Let me zoom in. So where I pick another square, and now I'm going to draw them right here. Pigeon, pigeon, pole, little knobby things. What are those things called? Telephone poles. All right, those are too big to be pigeons, but it's just an idea, right? I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit more. What if I found a picture of a pigeon and he's just like, just kind of like chilling right there?
Did you just draw all the time?
Huh. I kind of like this idea of just a pigeon on the ground. That way it doesn't feel so distant. It feels like something that's more like a nuisance. I don't like pigeons, so that would be the depiction, right? I feel like this one's a little bit more personal. It's in my face than it up on a power line and not really messing with me. So I kind of like that one. What are some other personal artifacts? My grandpa's boxing gloves, right? So here's one glove. Here's the other one, maybe facing me so you can kind of see the thumb and the underside of it. Okay, boxing gloves. All right, that's all right. That's all right. Let's see. What else can I draw? I can revisit one of these. What if I did a broken bottle of Tapatio? Now it's a little bit more personal because my story, not that I have to share it with you, related to a broken bottle of Tapatio. So what if it was more like a splash? Boom. I like that better. I like that better than just an upright Tapatio bottle. That felt like an advertisement. This, because of the red, kind of reminds me of death. Like I can make it look like the Tapatio man is like bleeding. I know there's so much to do with that. Or like, what if you took that idea and drew it one more time? And I'm gonna let you guys get back to work in a second, but check this out, Asael. So what if I drew the broken bottle of Tapatio, or even Logan? This might kind of fit you a little bit. And what if I made this look like a trail of blood? Like, what does that say to like my story? Yeah, I broke a bottle of Tapatio while walking down the street, like as a night manager at the grocery store when I was in college, and I felt I didn't know it was like seeping through the bag and onto my leg because it was a freezing night. And by the time I got to my house, like I had a major rash on my leg from the Tapatio, from the acidity of that Tapatio sauce. But this right here is just a broken bottle with a trail of Tapatio sauce behind it. It still tells my story very, very ambiguously, but many people can relate to Tapatio, and this would be a really dope painting, drawing, whatever it is I choose to do. So out of all my ideas, everything from the aguacates to the turtle Tapatios, I kind of like my last one the best. I also like the pigeon just standing there, and I also like my turtle. So I'm gonna have to choose from 3 and decide which one I want to do, and that comes next. All right. And that's it.